Instagram is about to hide likes for some of us users. Here's what to expect.
Yes.
That is what the article says on CNN Business. I'm sure you've heard this by now.
Why do women think you can't have chemistry with someone that you were with?
Oh, you trying to get killed. Oh, you want to get killed. You trying to get killed.
Yeah. Anyways, you were saying with the likes?
Nah, we here now. We in the street. They go to school bus, got standing now. It's not that you can't have chemistry.
You shouldn't
with an ex. Chemistry. You can't acknowledge that it's there. You can't you can't own it.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, you can't own it.
I'm just saying, but to expect that someone wouldn't have chemistry with someone that they were with.
And executing a high five, I'm going to just call coordination, by the way.
Which you don't have much, but.
I don't. So that was chemistry.
You've high-fived before.
Yo. Y'all are fucking idiots. And my high five record is going. Why do I have this? Oh, I'm about to say it's 2 J Elect records? Get out of town. That's horrible.
You're an asshole.
What do we think about Instagram hiding the likes? Nicki Minaj sounded off on this issue.
Oh, what'd she say?
She said this is some bullshit.
She likes stats.
I agree. But
you agree? Stats are her thing.
Yeah.
I agree with every word she said. Every word she said.
Well, we kind of...
And yes, she does like stats, but that's not... The rant didn't seem like it was founded upon her like of stats. It sounded like she's just very aware of what's going on, which is Instagram sooner or later was going to find a way to make money.
Okay.
And for too long, Instagram watched influencers and tastemakers make bags off and being a brand ambassador, sponsorships, integrations, so forth and so on.
Okay.
Which we talked about on this podcast.
A bunch of times, and a bunch of people have.
I don't think that's the reason why this is happening.
The fact of the matter is...
That is the exact reason.
I
disagree entirely.
I'd love to hear your theory.
Brands have to go...
I think that what's happening is that people are posting less on the timeline, so there's less shit for them to be active with as far as sponsorships and shit like that. Because people are cognizant of likes and comments and perception. I think they want people to be.
Here's my thing.
I think they want people to be more active.
I think that plays into it.
If we keep our
Y'all
insights,
do not think that the ever-growing population of Instagram, all of them at once, are just timely with posts.
Anybody that has big followings, go to their page. They have 8 pictures, 10 pictures, 9 pictures. They don't. Instagram doesn't like that.
But not only that.
No, I don't know that to be true.
No, not
do
only
it.
that,
Look at it.
But I think.
But they do that for traffic purposes, and traffic purposes will still exist.
I think the algorithm.
So wait. Y'all don't believe the algorithms on Instagram are being altered by Instagram?
Yeah.
Of course.
Absolutely.
So how can you believe that and what Parks is saying?
Because you still see shit posted from somebody from 3 days ago. Like right now, if you open your phone, you can see, right? So I think what Parks is saying is because people don't post because of that. Like, people don't really post because they know that, it's going to show up.
When I say people, I'm talking about people with major followings that draw traffic.
This picture that I post on Monday, people will still see this on their timeline on Wednesday.
I'm not going
Thursday.
to shit
But then
on
again,
that theory.
traffic purposes wouldn't matter at that point. If you take it away, the traffic doesn't change. You're still going to post at the same time you would post.
No, my point is that people with big followings are posting less.
I'm saying traffic won't matter at that point. And if you have a big following, you're really cognizant to, is this going to be effective for my brand rather than what it looks like?
Fam,
So
let's not spend too much time on this. Parks is entitled to his opinion. Instagram is altering how you receive things. They themselves are altering algorithms, maybe based on the frequency in which people post. That part of what Parks is saying is true.
That's what I was saying.
So if you post like me, 2 pictures a week, guess what?
Killing shit.
Your Instagram following will not grow the same way that mine has not grown. I've had 1.6 million followers for 3 years now.
Light stunt.
Mm-hmm. It's not really a stunt.
I'm fucking with you.
I don't post really. But anyway, because Instagram recognizes that, the way that they choose to spread my algorithm or my pictures is at a very low frequency. That part of what Parks is saying is true. That kind of doesn't respond to why Instagram is showing you things from 3 and 4 days ago, and to why they would want to hide the likes and smother engagement and make all of the brands go through them, like make them be the middleman.
Yeah.
For the sponsorships.
Well, we know what I think a big part of them hiding the likes is due to the fact that some people, they feel like.
And then they got the nerve to think that they can piss on us and tell us it's raining by saying we're doing this for mental health.
That's bullshit.
Come on,
that's
Parks.
bullshit. I never said that, motherfucker.
No, I believe that.
Yeah,
I believe that has something to do with
No,
it.
I don't think it does.
I don't think so.
People absolutely walk around feeling some type of way.
Oh, no, I don't disagree.
No.
We saying Instagram don't give a fuck about
what
that.
they're saying is true. Yes, the likes and shit affects people's mental health.
Mm-hmm. You
That's
saying you don't
true.
think Instagram cares about
That's not why they are doing this at all. Big business and capitalism have never relied on merit.
Word.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
It doesn't go that way.
It's a really easy thing because brands are just going directly to quote unquote influencers and not getting Instagram involved, which is trying to grow their ad space. So when you cut out the insights, that's how influencers, quote unquote, are making their money. They're showing these brands, I have this much traffic when I post something. So if you get rid of insights and you get rid of the actual likes you can see.
This is the question. Are they going to get rid of people with public or, whatever?
Well, that was going to be my next
influencers
point.
Pages?
That was my next point.
Are
Are they going to keep the insights? Even though I can't see my likes, will I get my insights?
Yes.
Yeah.
You will.
No, nobody else will.
What I'll say is, so what?
Fair.
So what? That means nothing. I've seen a few people say that. I saw a few commenters say this changes nothing because you still have access to your analytics. The viewing public does not. Hey, guess what, dick? If the viewing public can't see the analytics and only I can, that means for someone else to see it, I have to show it to them. So now you're relying on some lesser-known tastemakers maybe, or some popular ones, to have to pitch their analytics to brands, rather than brands being interested in you, clicking to see how interested in you they can be, and then reaching out to you. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in the fucking world, and I'm not that stupid to think that that's what y'all are doing. It's not an equivalent. It's not a safety net. You can see your analytics so your business won't be affected. Hey,
no, it'll be affected.
They did this in Canada months ago. Nothing has changed. Bitch, I'm in Astoria.
No, it'll certainly be affected. But I mean, if you have those relationships already with brands, all right, you may be able to still cook with it and be like, all right, we know what it is.
That was the other stupid thing they said to me. Joe, you can't expect regular people to care about these celebrity problems. Hey, bitch, I'm talking to regular people. Joe is never talking for the celebrity. I hate celebrities.
Well, this isn't so much celebrity as it is the people that live and drive off Instagram.
The people I'm speaking for the people that work from home in a basement, and because you're brilliant, you're able to become a millionaire faster than your parents were. Mm-hmm. They're stripping you of that ability. The monopoly is monopolizing more.
Yeah. No, they're taking brands to have to go directly to Instagram to want to advertise something. That's all it is.
Which is awesome because us minions down here on Earth don't know shit about shit, and they won't tell us shit about shit. Know why? Because we like fucking pictures. Woo!
I like pictures.
Woo! Pictures are awesome. Guess what? If there were any unification,
good word,
we would see different results. Like in my ascension in business, the ascension only happened because I said no to a bunch of shit that I probably shouldn't have said no to or didn't want to say no to at the time, but had to view the long road instead of the short road. You got to say no to get somewhere. I say that to say if there were just one day where everybody deleted their Instagram, don't be alarmed. The celebrity trick is you can get it right back in less than 30 days. None of your data is lost. You can get it right back. Everything. Your followers, don't fret. If everybody deleted their Instagram for a day, nationwide blackout, no more Instagram, no more Facebook, to show you the power of the consumer when there is unification. What are you selling then, Instagram? To who? You don't run shit. We do.
That's a fact.
Well, you have to know that for us to do that.
Take that, Adam.
You have to know that for us to do that. Listen, I could say goodbye to Instagram in a heartbeat. I don't give a fuck about pictures. I don't give a fuck about vanity, and I've never been the shallowest of men. I hate looking at myself, and I hate y'all looking at me. Fuck pictures, right? So then we need somewhere else to go, because that's how this world works. Somebody hit me, I think it might have been Ian, and said, hey, buddy, get TikTok right now. That shit about to be over with. Hey, guess what? Because I'm old, I never got on TikTok. But because I'm old, I've also done if you're old enough, you've done the wave riding of, oh, I can see this app about to die, and I can see this next one coming up, so let me hop on this. I never got TikTok, but when Ian said that to me, it disturbed me, because I'm saying what I'm saying about Instagram and Facebook. It's not owned by us. Ian hitting me about TikTok. Guess what? TikTok is the way most people are getting their record deals and their visibility today. Guess what? It's not owned by us. Not owned by us. I came in here a few weeks ago and told y'all a long story about the Baby Shark nigga and how whoever came up with that song is probably making X amount of dollars. And if y'all at home and y'all trying to come up with a hook for a club song, and y'all should stop that because the money is in digital baby shit. I said that too. 2 days later, article comes out. Yesterday, Bloomberg article comes out. Hey, Baby Shark dude made X amount of dollars. Guess what? That ain't us.
No, we knew that.
The labels. That ain't. Everywhere you fucking turn, none of it is us. Know why? No unification.
True.
That is the end of Joe's rant, because people think I'm crazy when I rant. I just observe a few things. I'm passionate about a few things, so I'm disturbed by a few things. And man, if we just had like a head of round table, or like a head of some type of y'all know what a union. Listen, I've been having union talks on a pull up for years, for at least 2 years now. Yeah. If there was some way to take control of this, we could do so much shit if we were aware of our power. Why do we let people that do not own any of the cultural real estate come in and dictate the rules in cultural real estate? None of y'all niggas like 360 deals. Some of y'all do, but the vast majority hate 360 deals. I bring that up to say, why do we continue to let them make the rules that are standard for us, and we don't get to make standard rules? What y'all think? We not creative enough to think of something? I cried on my shows over all that Beastie Boys, De La Soul, whatever the fuck it was, whoever didn't get paid. I cry over that shit. That's how invested I am in this shit. Who the fuck says that, what's today? Wednesday? That every artist signed from this point on shouldn't fight for 1% of everything to go to every predecessor before us. Why we can't do that?
I agree.
No unification. You just said it.
Why shouldn't there be a fund?
No unification.
The fucking NFL players fought for it. The college players fought for it with all that O'Bannon Brothers bullshit. How come everybody can fight for it but artists? When I speak this way and y'all are quiet because I got my passionate voice on, it sounds like I'm mad. I'm not mad.
You just really like likes.
And you want to be liked. I get it.
All right.
Oh, but yeah.
Rory, what we got?
I'm sorry.
I get it.
No. Let's do it. Don't worry about it.
That's how you get niggas out their bag. You gotta be like, fam, you say all that. Because all you had to do is say, I say that to say this. That's how you had to end that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I say that to say this.
All right, my bad.
You know what I mean?
Y'all go ahead. All right, my bad. I didn't mean to go on.
I had a question for you, and I didn't want to drag it too far, but I'll play devil's advocate just to further your point on what, if I'm someone that doesn't stand to make any money off this, why should I care about the unification?
You should tripping.
If you're someone that doesn't stand Oh no, it's back now.
I'm just for example, when you were saying everyone goes dark on their Instagram for a day to show what it would do. Let's just say I'm just somebody that I just go to work every day. I like Instagram. I post.
You're not shit. Sunset.
I'm not Sunset. Yeah. I'm just come on. You know who I am.
Sunset. Well,
whatever. Why do I care about unifying with that?
The opportunity.
Okay.
And just being a part of something that can change many other things.
The opportunity and hope. That's why most of my speech is geared toward the creators, because creators, the ones of y'all that have to go out and work until your pockets and your vision align, or until something is aligned, like, you're doing it for the opportunity, because today the road to being a millionaire is a lot more fathomable than it was in previous decades.
For sure.
And if you're getting up and going to work every day, and not to harken back to that the infamous Damon Dash Breakfast Club interview, but that is how I divide the world. The people that need the comfortability and the stability of working for someone, and the people who don't. Period. Oh, and the people that make the two align.
And all three are valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm speaking to those people. The people that are going to work every day, but have a side hustle, a passion, or something they're working on at home that they hope in the future will take them to a different space. They don't have to see it right now. Because if you don't see it and you're sad and you're angry, you're mad, you're depressed, you whatever you're going through, you may not be down with the unification, the digital democracy blackout that I'm speaking about. But if you are, and fortunately enough for the creators, if we start just recognizing our power, we outnumber them. We outnumber them. One dude ain't coming up to me and my 10 friends and jumping me. It's just not going to happen.
You better be a badass motherfucker.
End of my rant, because this is a mistake rant. I didn't mean to be on this rant. But
it's necessary.
But the optics of what they are doing with the things that we deem necessary today is nasty. And let's not forget, back to that bullshit that Parks was saying earlier, I would maybe roll. This is Facebook we're talking about.
Yeah. But I think that
we don't have to say that.
I think that the more that people post on their shit, the more money they can get from sponsors by putting the Eddie Bauer ads in the middle of your fucking timeline.
Well, Parks,
if more of us were getting the money, we would post it more.
No doubt.
And Parks, you know they can also monitor how much you're on Instagram and still seeing those ads rather than what you're posting. You're still just as valuable if you're not posting and looking for ads.
Further than that, the likes that they give you are distributed by them.
Okay.
It's all controlled.
Definitely.
It's all an illusion. Why that illusion is happening, I'm not that bright. Talk to Joe Rogan. I don't know. I don't know. But it's happening. And that's it. That's it. That's all I got.
Cool.
What else is super important here? Yeah, you guys smoked that, man. Thanks.
So did you, buddy.
No, that was you,
I swear
sir.
to God, I hate y'all.
What would you hate us for?
Y'all don't support me. Come on. What else we got?
We didn't want to interrupt. You was killing that.
But that can come off as not support. Or support.
No, it's supporting. And then I tried to throw in like a question, even though I was riding with you.
Bro, you be riding with you. It was Park's little joke I didn't like. I didn't like Park's little joke. All right, what else we got?
No, it broke the tension. No, it was good. We needed that.
Tension.
I think it's kind of sad news time, which I don't know if I want to get into.
I always hate sad news time.
All right, I'll queue up outstanding. One of y'all will talk about Lil Reese.
Well, a few hours ago, since we're recording this on Tuesday night, Little Reese was shot in his car, which I think was in the suburbs, the outskirts of Chicago. Shot in his neck and is in critical condition at the moment. They haven't really given much details of it. I know he went to a hospital that couldn't treat his wounds to the degree they needed to be treated. He went to another hospital, and the last we got, he was in critical condition. But again, him being in the outskirts, to me, this looks like it was certainly a setup, or people that had been following him. I don't think this was a random act. So prayers for Lil Reese, man.
For sure.
Prayers for Lil Reese. Hope he recovers. Hope he is well. It's a horrible, horrible story. More sad news, right?
Rest in peace to Badass. from the West Coast. From
West Coast.
That one hurt me.
DPG. Yeah.
I had no idea. Over there, man. That one hurt me. Rest in peace to Badass.
And
how did he die? Do we know?
He died in jail. I guess some health complications. It hasn't been fully revealed to my knowledge.
Health complications. Got it.
Do you want to get into this Clark Atlanta thing? I know you've been following it a little bit more than I have.
Alexis Crawford. There's not much to say here on these stories that are just sad and disheartening. Alexis Crawford is the Atlanta college student who got into an altercation with her roommate and was murdered. More details came out about that today, which said that, what did they say? That it said that she got in a fight with her roommate at college, a physical altercation, and the roommate called her boyfriend later that night. And what it says is the young lady choked her roommate, and the boyfriend disposed of the body in a large green canister. The body was found.
He choked her to death. She didn't choke him.
Oh, okay. He choked her to death then. Well, what I read earlier still said he disposed of the body. I'm not sure, but the young lady was murdered. The body was found. This young lady and her boyfriend have been charged. What were the charges? Murder?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. Yeah.
Yeah, both charges of murder. They didn't say what case.
Both being held without bond at Fulton County Jail. Attorneys for Jones and Brantley did not respond to ABC News for comments. Not the first altercation between Crawford and Brantley, according to police. 5 days before her death, Crawford filed a police report against Brantley alleging unwanted kissing and touching. However you want to chop this up, this is a super sad story. There are pictures floating around of this young lady and her killer, or her accomplice killer. I don't know what you call that.
Yeah.
But that's always super sad when you see people in pictures with the person that ends up murdering them.
Well, I mean, the sad thing is, as much as a positive environment college is painted to, and while in life, of course, you're always surrounded by people you don't know, college, you're kind of thrown into really close quarters with people from a bunch of different walks of life that you know nothing about.
It's true.
And you're forced to be in the same room with a complete stranger.
Yeah.
And it can be very unsafe.
Do you get to choose your roommate
No.
in college?
No.
I mean, maybe.
I'm talking
but
like
no.
I've been to college. I don't know. That was a Rory answer.
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm sure if you have an issue or something, you can get moved around.
Yeah, which actually happens very often.
I'm sure.
Very often where people just do not get along and they switch roommates. But no, you don't walk in and it's not like there's some vetting process where you get to know them over the summer before y'all literally sleep next to each other. Mm-hmm. But it's something that's not really brought up in how unsafe college can be as far as being so close to people that you do not know.
Mm-hmm.
But very sad situation.
100%, man. Prayers to the family. I can't imagine what you're going through. Just sad. Just sad all around the board. Actually. Now, I got to start just writing down some of my genius ideas from the podcast and mailing them to myself so that they are copywritten. A few months ago, I said some shit to y'all on this podcast. Everybody laughed me out the room like they normally do. A few months later, I see my invention just take course in the streets.
Damn, it took course?
It took course, Roy.
Your invention?
Dion Waiters, the basketball player on the NBA team, the Miami Heat, recently had a hard time when he overdosed off of the crummies. He had the crummies. Dion Waiters.
He had edible cocaine?
Had the
edible
crummies.
Crack.
He had edible something. I tend to call it the crummies. Missed the team meeting, the plane, the game. Ignored Pat Riley called. He dubbed him.
Now,
Dubbing Pat Riley is crazy.
I saw this because somebody had sent it to me when it happened, but My thing is, did he know that those were edible gummies?
You had the crummies.
The mall sold them to him.
Mall sold this nigga the
I didn't sell
crummies
him
and
crummies.
Julius Randle.
No,
If you just get some fucking gummy worms in a cigarette cellophane, you should have an idea that those are not regular gummy worms.
that's how he got them?
I don't know.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if
I
he knew.
don't know, Mo. I don't know. I don't know if he knew either.
Yeah, I don't know if he knew. See,
Usually,
that's
Usually you
you're
don't
not
know.
medical.
no. Listen, first of all, you got to remember, he's on an NBA team.
Right.
Niggas like to play jokes, pranks, all types. I know how that shit go. So now this is still funny to me that he had a panic attack on the plane and whatever off of some gummy bits, some edibles. But if he didn't know, that's not funny. Now, if he just knew and was sitting there popping them shits and then it's like, oh, you an idiot.
Listen,
Or
prayers.
should we call ICE and maybe get a real life experience of what it's like to?
I ate a gummy right before the pod, man. It was great.
We don't need to call ICE. We don't need a real life experience. We'll just take everyone's word.
Yeah, if he didn't know, then that's fucked up.
So shout out to Dion Waiters. Hope he's better. Hope he's well. I don't have anything else. Maybe we should get to some things that's important.
Sure.
Wait, hold up. Let the hook play, man. Y'all just gonna talk over. Come on, don't do that.
While it's still playing, Adrian Vargas, he designed the Rockefeller logo, passed away.
Oh,
so
jeez.
let's rest in peace.
All right, what else is happening in the universe?
Stormy Daniels came out on YG set for fuck Donald Trump because she did.
Thank you, Stormy Daniels.
Oh, yeah.
And YG.
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty funny.
yeah, she did. Are you guys gonna subscribe to Disney Plus? It's all the rage.
It is the rage.
I'm gonna get it.
I definitely saw all of woke Twitter saying, "Yo,
You paying $9 for
why
this?
don't we start our own Disney Plus?" And I
Do
was-
that. You do that. I'm gonna get the real shit over here. You have a blast with the Fire Stick.
You don't want the
version.
Twitter, the Twitter Disney Plus?
No, I'm cool. I'm cool on that. Thanks.
Google is now getting into hospital records. So
What?
yeah, if they didn't steal enough data, now they know what's going on in your blood. So
Awesome. Go Google.
scary.
Yeah, I just tried to get life insurance, and they violate you to find out how healthy you are. I left that room feeling very insecure about
Walked home
myself.
a little funny. Florida just they did a I guess a ceremonial type of thing. They passed the right for felons to vote last year, I believe it was, but 18 former felons did it like in a courtroom type of setting with John Legend was there.
Dope.
But it's dope.
John Legend would be there.
He would be there.
He's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
out
Well,
to John
him
Legend.
in common. But there's a lot of states with varying degrees of felony voting shit, so it's important. People shouldn't be allowed to vote after they, have a felony.
I understand.
Get back into society, please.
Yeah, right.
There's some new iPhone pictures coming out.
Hey!
They added a fourth camera.
but I
Wait,
can't.
what?
Yeah,
They added a fourth camera.
yeah.
All right,
Three's
so,
not
so you're
enough.
adding more cameras, but I can't get more likes. I don't. This is fucked up.
Shit is
Yeah,
getting
what
weird.
do I
out
need
here.
the
So you
camera
want me to take more pictures
Yeah.
from more angles?
Yeah,
for
come
me
on,
to
man.
like it.
Yeah.
Like I like myself already.
Michael Bloomberg's gonna run for president. More
Didn't he just
billionaires
try
running
that?
for president. I believe he did before.
Yeah, this ain't
Yeah,
the
but now
first time he's
somebody
tried.
owes him a favor, so he'll probably win. That's how
No, it says the chances are looking bleak,
Yeah, he wouldn't win.
but he has enough money for it to not matter.
Make it interesting.
Yeah.
I swore he
he's
he
trying to
ran
sell
before.
All right, and
New building going up.
that's an important.
Yeah, it wasn't
segment.
much this week, but
Oh, Curb is back.
Yes.
Curb Your
That's
Enthusiasm is back
important. Rory,
in January.
Disney Plus or
Yo, just give it to Parks. Don't steal the segment.
nah.
I asked him actually prior if it was on his list, and he said
Cook.
yes.
All right,
and
Cook.
it's just Curb is back.
All right, Curb is back when?
January
something 19th or something. Yeah,
All right.
I'm excited.
I am too, because
Last season was good.
it was very good.
Yeah,
and
for being gone
honestly,
for a
I was kind of
decade.
shocked that it was that good,
Yeah,
because I would just imagine Larry David doesn't give a fuck anymore.
yeah.
All right,
yeah.
well, shit, I think that's everything, right? Let me see. Chris Carter, Disney Plus, IG likes, Deion Waiters, Too Big, Courtney Kemp, Lil Reese, Colin Kaepernick, Drake Boo, Jacquees, Summer Walker, Fizzle vs. Me, Kamarion. We covered a lot of shit.
Yeah.